different. It got zoomed in on me. From the homework, but it's not that hard. A little bit of algebra, yeah. It says find the distance or angle measure. So on 35, we're supposed to find, what was it, the length of DE?
I wouldn't even know.
Okay, and it tells us, Carolyn, we're on page 51, number 35. It tells us find DE and EF if DF is 138. So if DF is 138, what do I know about DE and EF compared to DF?
138. DE plus EF equals DF.
Right. So the little segment plus the little segment equals the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
So the first little segment they said was 2x plus 3, plus the second segment was 3x minus 1, and that adds up to the whole thing, which they told us DF, the whole thing was 138. Alright, you guys see how we set that up? Makes sense? And you haven't lost all your algebra skills? I told you we're doing some algebra.
Assuming we had them to begin with?
Yes, assuming that. Okay, what should we do first?
Distributive property.
Distributive property. So multiply the 2, multiply the 3.
I remember this. I hate it.
Put together your like terms.
Minus 3. Oh. Look.
Okay, is that the answer?
Yeah.
They're asking for segments DE and EF. So how do I find segment DE?
Put in 27 x.
That was this one. So put x is 27. 27 plus 3 is 30 times 2 is
60.
okay, so
Oh, the things above it mean. Oh, okay. That makes so much more sense.
and then EF was this thing over here. So 27 minus 1 is 26 times 3. I believe that's 78.
I will believe you.
And then you.
I need your calculator for some of these. Okay, 36 is not the same as 35. Hopefully you guys will figure it out. 37 says find measure of angle 2 and the measure of angle 3 in the picture. Then it says angle 1 is, you guys remember what I said that symbol meant? What's the symbol?
Not
Congruent.
Congruent, which just means they're the same. They're going to have the same measurement, same degrees. Angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. Angle 1 is 4x plus 7. Angle 2 is 5x minus 4. Okay. So if angle 1 and 2 are congruent, then what should we do with those 4x plus 7 and 5x minus 4?
Make them equal to each other.
Make them equal. Yeah. Yeah. Did I write those right? 5x minus 4, 4x plus 7. Okay. Clayton, you remember how to do it when there's x's on both sides?
You gotta take one from one of the sides. So,
Alright.
like subtract 4
37, yeah. And you get x by itself, so add 4 to both sides. Is that it?
Nope.
What's that?
No, they asked for angle 2 and angle 3 measurements. So angle 2 was, no, angle 1 and 2 are the same, not 2 and 3. Angle 2 was this thing, which is going to be the same exact thing. If we put the 11 back in for x, we get 5 times 11, 55 minus 4, 51. So the measure of angle 2 is 51 degrees. But how are we going to find angle 3? Because they didn't say anything about angle 3. Eli?
You would take 51 times 2, and then you would subtract that from 180.
Okay, yeah. We know, they didn't ask this, but we know that angle 1 is the same as angle 2. Right? What do we know about all three of these angles together based on the picture?
That they're,
They have to add up to 180 because they make a straight line, a straight angle together. So if you do 180 minus those two, or 180 minus 102,
Relax.
it'd be 78. Clayton, you look really tan right now. Because you're sitting between Skylar and Easton.
Bro, you're acting like I'm as pale as her. That's invincible.
Not
No,
quite.
dude, my cousin is
You're pale
literally
compared
like
to
the definition of
Clayton.
pale. It's like, she's like Jaden, dude. Jaden is so pale, it's crazy.
yeah, well, I embrace my whiteness. God
Hey,
made me
Jaden,
this
if
way.
you're watching this video, bro, like, you're pale.
That's so rude.
Who's
Like, what
Jaden?
about hurt his feelings?
No, that's crazy.
You forget people have feelings.
No.
Take it from the Bible.
You gotta be as kind and gentle like Skylar is.
Yeah.
When she gave me these verses.
He's sitting with these.
So you pass the gift on. Okay, number 39. You guys remember polygons? I don't know what page they were listed on, but somewhere maybe 10 or 15, 20 pages ago, they made a list of them, so you can look them up if you need to. But page 32, if the figure is a polygon, classify it by its number of sides. If it's not, explain why not. Then classify any region as concave, convex, or concave. So is number 39 a polygon?
No.
No, because
The lines cross.
yeah, the way the book says it is it's not a simple curve, but that just means the lines intersect. Yeah. But yeah, if you just say the lines cross, that's fine. Not a polygon. Okay, now, pretending for a second that this was a polygon, would 39 be concave or convex? Concave, because it has a cave, it goes in like that. All right, anyway. So don't forget to write concave or convex on 38, that's what I'm saying. 41, find the perimeter. How do we find the perimeter?
By counting the numbers around it.
Adding this, add the lengths of the sides. So 2 plus 8 is 10, plus 10 is 20, 6 plus 9 is 15, 20 plus 15. 35 It doesn't say units.
Bro, what you showing? Bro is itching so much.
Can't even feel the club is itching anymore.
Is R squared the same as R 2R?
No. R squared means R times R. 2R means 2 times R. Okay. Circumference. I don't even think we used it, but we talked about it. You guys remember the circumference formula? Yeah.
Diameter times pi.
Right. Either 2R times pi or diameter times pi. We didn't really use that in this chapter, but we will later on.
Is that D pi?
D pi, diameter times pi. So that's not the question though. The question is find the circumference to the nearest tenth. What does tenth mean? Nearest tenth mean? It's the first decimal place. Of a circle with diameter 20. So what am I going to do? 20 times pi equals, I just said it, 20 times pi. Nobody's got a calculator. All right, then I'm not going to do it.
I got it.
Wait,
I didn't feel like anybody else.
are all of these answers?
No.
Oh.
These are the formulas.
Oh,
Find
yeah.
the
Does this even have pi? What?
Probably, yeah. I think they all do.
This thing is so.
If you use 3.14, you should still get it right.
62.8.
Because we are rounding to the 10th place. This one is feet, yeah. You guys remember what circumference meant, right?
No.
This is like perimeter for circles. Distance around the circle. Okay, 45. This is getting pretty recent. However, it was also pretty new stuff. So, you might not remember. What's the best name? So, let me read the directions. Classify each cylinder or cone with the most specific designation possible. So, in other words, give it the best name, most specific name you can. And as a polyhedron, if possible. What was a polyhedron?
Many,
How many sides it
It means flat sides. Kind of like polygons have straight edges. Polyhedrons have straight edges and flat surfaces. Straight edges too. Is 45 a polyhedron? No, because it's got a circular base. It's just a cone. You put cone or circular cone. Remember by the book's definition, a cone is not necessarily circular on the base, but this one is.
So if it has a base, it's not a polyhedron.
No. Polyhedrons, just like polygons, have to have straight edges.
A base of a polyhedron, it has to be a polyhedron base.
It has to be a polygon. So 45 is not a polyhedron because it's curved. It's got the circle on the bottom. But 46 is a polyhedron because all the edges are straight. And you can count the number of sides.
Wait, like all the numbers of sides? All the sides?
Yeah, to name it. Remember it was
Oh, yeah.
tetrahedron, pentahedron, you know, hexahedron, all that stuff. So 46 and 47 are going to have two answers because they're also polyhedron. Okay, 47, what's
8 sides.
the best name for that?
Pentahedron.
Well, for the shape though, start with the shape.
Pyramid.
So what kind of pyramid?
Triangle.
Okay, actually no, it's really weird because it's not a triangle, it's actually 4 sides on the bottom.
What?
Quadrilateral.
How are there 4 sides on the bottom?
Look,
Did you see the one?
look carefully at it.
It's called.
Oh, 4 sides. I was.
So it's a quadrilateral pyramid, yeah. It is odd shaped, it's not the Egyptian pyramid. But that's not a triangle on the bottom. Okay.
And it's a pentahedron.
Yeah, it is a pentahedron. It's got 4 lateral surfaces. You guys remember that term, lateral? The up and down
Oh,
side?
that's the last one.
And it's got the 1 base, which makes 5. And the prefix for 5 was penta.
Mr. Jordan.
What did we get
Yo,
for
so could you scroll up back?
Huh?
What did we get for 49?
It's just,
Out of all sides.
it's perimeter adds the sides together.
Could you scroll back to 35?
35. Where is it?
That one.
Those two are kind of big.
I just forgot on the street property,
Oh,
ordered
no.
like 2 to all of it was